Hi, this is Darek Mazzone, host of Wopop on KEXP, and I'm here with Winston Jarrett.
Yes, Derek Greenton, man.
And
Pleasure
we,
to be here, and thank you for having me.
oh, please, please, it's my pleasure. I want to talk to you about your experiences being a musician and being an immigrant. And this is another edition of Immigrant Song. So, Winston, you're a legend. You've been at the beginning of reggae and rocksteady, and you continue to perform, which is absolutely fabulous. And create really beautiful music, really heartfelt music, as we were discussing before, that people really love. You're now based in Seattle, and you play out, and it's always an amazing experience. So, the experience of leaving Jamaica and coming to the United States hasn't changed you in a way where you decided to do something different or even create a different kind of music. So tell me a little bit about like what is it about Jamaica? What is it about your particular style of music and you as a musician that has been able to go from one country, one culture to another culture so easily?
It was an inborn concept for me, really. I was born to be a singer because
Hmm.
when I was very small, I said to my mother that I want to be. No, she asked me what you want to become when you be a big man. I said singing
Why?
because my father and I grew up that way, and my mother was Christian.
Hmm.
We come from the church.
So you're
Yeah.
singing in a church.
Well, yes, of course. You know, so that I pick up that
Okay.
from very early childhood. And my father is a deacon in the church too.
Okay. Okay.
And when I was small, I used to see him bring gramophone. You know, RCA Victor gramophone
Hmm.
with that big that turntable.
Yep.
Was
Know
about
it well.
78 speed, and I was there every Sunday. He took me to the drawing room and he played that.
Okay.
A whole heap of American R&B coming from way back.
So you're feeling it early, and you
Yes,
decided to, this is going to be your future.
yes.
So a lot of people want to do that, but you actually did it, and you did it a long time ago, and you keep doing it now. So what is, take me a little bit through like, okay, you're telling your mom, I want to be a singer, and then suddenly, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm getting this stuff, from the internet. Jimmy Cliff started to taught you how to play guitar.
No, not Jimmy Cliff. I was there in Spanish Town Road was a
Okay.
barber shop. And that barber shop, the guy was live of the barber shop was a singer too.
Okay.
And when I go in there, I see a whole heap of 45 in up in the old stop.
Mm-hmm.
All about. But Jimmy Cliff used to come there and trim. And me used to go there and trim. And it's the first time I see Jimmy Cliff with a guitar that really inspired me, man.
Okay.
It bring a little tears from my eyes. When he played, it was so sweet. And I couldn't play. But the first time I get to play, is when I was in Trench Town with Alton Ellis. He is a masterpiece in singing. And he can play piano and play guitar.
Oh, yes.
And him teach me the first chord. G, A minor, C, F, G, B flat, A and A, those little simple chords, and say study it and lock it in your brain. You can improvise and learn more chords, but that was a basic,
Okay.
you know.
So that was the
So
beginning of your career.
yeah.
Okay.
And when I was there, it's me and him sit down when we formed the group because he was singing with his Alton and Eddie Parks.
Okay.
But Eddie Parks come to the state here to go to school and be a fireman. And leave Alton, he was crying. And I said to him, man, wipe the tears from your eyes, man, and let us form a group. And the first time I go at the Carib Theatre and say, James Brown and the Flames. And that licked me head. The Flames licked me head.
Okay.
Yeah, and I take that name and put righteous to it and call it the Righteous Flames.
Perfect. So what is it about Jamaica? It's a small country. It's a tiny island. Why is it creating so much amazing music? Why does it continue? And what is it about the culture from your perspective?
When I grew up in a trench town those days, I remember far back when it was a rumba box and banja, two banja in a band, and the rumba box where you sit down on the room.
Yep.
Dum, dum, dum,
Like mento?
Yeah, like mento, man. And one of the musicians, he make a tenor out of bamboo, and make a tenor flute. And the other next man blow five. And it was a whole lot of those musicians that play those type of music.
Mm-hmm.
You understood?
I totally, but that's just small. How did it suddenly become worldwide?
It spread because those musicians was playing in the hotels and playing in bars.
So people would come
and
go like, this is great.
Yes, when the tourists them come to Jamaica, those is the type of music them dance to.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You know?
That's true.
And a lot of the youth them buy make some souvenir, you know, out of like a gourdi tree, calabash, and paint them up and pretty them up. And there was a lot of a ship come to Jamaica down on the wharf all the time with sailors. And the sailors them come off of the ship and come all about in a town, downtown, and start enjoy themselves because the Calypso band, they must playing.
Okay.
And them enjoy themselves and them drink liquor and them eat rice and peas and chicken and rice and peas and fish. You know, and them enjoy themselves and the girl them love them. So them always go up on the ship and throw some little dimes like a shilling, like and a sixpence and twopence and farden. Some small money in the sea. And the youth them dive and pick them up and go buy food. So you see, those type of musician was great, man.
Yep.
You know? So the music start from there, but after them stop perform that way, then the sound system come in and start promote the music. Like we told you before, Drew Creed Coxsons and Prince Buster.
Got it.
You know? And you have Lady Matador, and you have a lot of sound, man. King Edward the Giant, you know?
No, the history is amazing.
Count C the Wizard.
The history is absolutely amazing.
Count John.
Yep.
You know?
But what brought you, so that's Jamaica, and you've got a vibrant, thriving system there. There's people listening to your music. People are, you know, you can create music. The studios are there. You leave Jamaica and you come to America. What was that like for you? Did you think that like, okay, I'm going to continue?
Yes, man.
Music?
Of
So
course.
there was no fear. You're like
no.
Because your friend, you were saying that he decided to be a fireman, that he was going to leave.
Yes.
So
Eddie Parks.
But a lot of musicians, when they come to, you know, when they leave their home country, they don't have time for music anymore. They're like, you know, they're trying to survive. They're trying to acclimate. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do in this country. What is it about you that made you go like, no, I'm going to continue playing music in Seattle, reggae music in Seattle?
Each one concept what him really want to do. Everybody's not the same.
Yeah.
You know? But me now come with my music because I have to survive and pay my bills off of it. If me can't survive after the music that I've been into for many, many years, what sense that would make to me? I have to survive after what I do and what I love. Absolutely. Yes, and it was in me, you know, that moving fire spirit. I dying to be successful.
Okay.
I'm tired. I am very tired of poverty.
I understand completely.
Yeah.
But the thing that's different is in Jamaica, you're playing to Jamaicans. You're playing to tourists, people coming through. In Seattle, you're not playing to Jamaicans. There isn't a big Jamaican population here. How different is that to you? Is it different at all?
You have to build it and make it grow sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to build. When you build done, then you can eat the fruit of what you build. You know? And if you can really perform and make people hear the music, them feel it, them know it before I come here. When I come here, I find the amount of people that know my music.
Yeah.
I did not know. So if I wasn't in Jamaica.
Oh, you didn't know it?
I did not know my name was so big all over the world until I come here, you know. So it's when I come here and see what's going on and I learn, so that eager in me to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you say that fire inside of me and the spirit that me come with. After which, I put all of my life and my soul and my body into the music and give it to the people.
So do you think, and this is a question I ask everybody, do you think coming here re-inspired you
Yeah,
to
man.
do more music?
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, man.
Okay.
For me to be here, man. Wonderful people live in Seattle here, And I come here, come see Jimi Hendrix, the big Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
In Seattle here, I go to the museum, and when I go there, I saw everything at the museum here, And that is very good. For, you see, the music is what the people love. Some of them born and grow up on it.
So you feel...
See, like reggae, people born and grow up on it. You understand? And them know my music, but them never see me in person.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was so happy to have you here,
Yeah.
because it was like, this is a living legend.
Them
We need to
never
get him
see
in
me in
studio.
person. Them are going to hear my music and them know my music, but never meet me yet.
Yep. Totally understand. So
So
now,
it's a blessing, man.
do you think it's changed your music?
It don't change nothing because, you see, I am the I am. I am who I am, the I am. So it don't change nothing for me. You have to just give the people them the right thing for them hungry to get the right thing. Them don't want a water down business and not a dibby business. Them want the authentic sound,
That's
the
true.
old school.
Very true. That's very true.
And when you hitting the old school, you cannot wrong because that's what the people them love. Because a lot of the new artists them singing, I mean love them and God bless them still, and I hope and pray that they make it better.
Yeah.
That and follow the old artists' footsteps.
Yep.
You understand?
Totally.
So enough people don't them hear the music, but if them don't understand what you're singing.
So do you think that... So let me ask you this question, because I don't want to get too divergent from this, but there's a lot of new music coming out of Jamaica that doesn't speak to what
The
you're
hearts.
talking about. Yeah.
You don't touch the arts.
But there's this pressure for reggaeton, this pressure from other places to keep this particular style that you're championing it, and it's very popular here. But if you were a young Jamaican that wanted to come to Seattle to live here, what would be some of the advice that you would give that person? Because you've had success playing your style of music, but if somebody comes in from a dance hall background or something a little more electric, do you think they could survive here, or would not?
Well, it's not all about Seattle. You have to think bigger than that. You have to think about the world. Because it's not Seattle alone love reggae. The world love it now and the world take on to the culture and love it. So what I would say to a youth after day that just come in, I wonder if they would put them foot in my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder and I hope, if them really do that. But a lot of good little young artists in Jamaica, I love what them singing. Yeah, them catching up. You understood?
Yep.
And you have some young little artists down there, like, what is his name? I would say called Luciana.
Okay.
Luciana is a bad artist. Yeah? I have a youth down there named Jack Cure. Him go and boss, believe me, because him have some nice lovers sound, man. Arranged good. You understood?
Yep.
So I love him. And you have another one named Egyptian. I love him too.
So you're staying current?
Yes,
with what's
man,
going
with
on
the
right now?
music. Yeah.
Okay. and
So
you're
you
finding
see,
your peer.
there is a lot of little young artists down there right now where the future gonna be bright for it. Man, if it don't be happen now, what is gonna happen? If them continue on the trend, what them doing, you know?
Okay. Because sometimes when you leave the country, your experience kind of stops. Like, you're like, I don't know how to explain this exactly, but like there's a large Russian population in Brighton Beach in New York, but it's Russia 1975. it really hasn't evolved to right now. So I'm curious, but Jamaica's different because you've got reggae on the radio. You've got, you know, it's like it's really one of the most popular genres in the world today. And you were there at the beginning where
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was very, very small.
Yeah.
Now it's become a global phenomena, and you're a legend of that phenomena, but you're living in Seattle right now. You're living in the United States. You're not living in Jamaica. So it's rare to go like, yes, I'm still, it seems like you're still playing a role in the evolution of this music.
Yes, because to me personally, the stars is the limit
Okay.
with music. You have to think on the bigger picture, not the hustling thing, because the music business internationally is not for hustlers. I hear people say, "Oh, I'm not gonna hustle off of the music and say what can." It's not hustling. You have to spend money in it to get money.
I understand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And if you put your head on the big picture in the music business, it's a big industry. Large, very large, all over
That's
the
huge.
world.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how a man think in his head. Him thinking and feel that, say, okay, I'm going to do this and do that. But you have to do everything right, man. Make sure it's right, you know, and you know, when you come to lay down tracks in the studio, lay good music, tracks with good melodies.
Got it. Got it. So be true.
Yeah?
Stay true.
Because it's a
hustle.
foundation that, you know, if you lead the foundation good, it's going to be good. When you put on your tapping and hands and you overdub some little sweetness and you give it a little spice.
Yep.
Spice it up, make it sound good. In Jamaica, you have two types. You have, when you mix down tune in the studio, you mix a commercial one.
Mm-hmm.
And you mix a Mona one. Mona is the sound system. Yeah? FM is the commercial.
Got it. Got it. Wise words from Winston Jarrett. Thank you, sir. Darek Mazzone,
Thanks.
KEXP, Wopop, and this is Immigrant Song. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Discover great music at KEXP.org.